Hello everyone, Seraphin here. Welcome back for more Fire Emblem Blazing Sword. When I last left a lot of you, we were just beginning Chapter 19X. And we're going to pick up right where we left off. I have my handy bunch of crew here. Let's take a look around the map first before we get started, however. You'll notice there are quite a lot of mages on this map. In fact, there's a ton of them. However, that's going to be an interesting development here shortly. There's also a fair few armored knights as well. And then we have this gentleman, the boss, Ion, I guess is how you pronounce that. He has a strange new tome we've never seen before. This is called Bolting. You see it only has 5 uses, however, the range on it is absurd. It can strike from anywhere from 3 squares to 10 squares away. It's got a pretty powerful might behind it too, however its hit rate is not spectacular and you see it weighs 20. So using this at anything but extreme range is incredibly dangerous. But these are what are referred to as a siege tome, meaning they can lay waste to people from a very long distance, much like ballistae can. But they have very limited uses, in fact just as much as a ballista, so they should be used very sparingly. We will not be getting any of these for some time, but there is one for each type of magic. This is the anima-flavored one. There is a light siege tome called Purge, and a dark siege tome called Eclipse. We've also got a Pegasus Knight squad here. I believe those were mentioned in the little cutscene. So, unfortunately, approaching this guy is going to be quite difficult because he has a lot of magic power behind him and that absurdly long-distance tome, so we need to be careful. Fortunately, he will not move, so this otherwise mass of red is not entirely accurate. He can hit to about here. So anything along this line of mountain here, basically, we want to make sure we approach with caution and use people with high resistance. So Dart, unfortunately, is not a good time to use you. Florine is probably our best bet, but we'll worry about that once we get there. So for right now, we need to worry about defending our little tent, because as you see, he put himself right out in the front lines in front of those mages. Not a smart plan. But we're going to see if we can't protect him real quick. I'm actually going to give Dart his hand axe, even though it weighs him down slightly. Actually, it doesn't. Oh no, I'm sorry. I've been playing Path of Radiance and I forget that it's your weapon attack speed is based on your constitution, not your strength in this game. So he'll be weighed down a little bit, but I think he won't double these guys. But he will be able to retaliate and probably put up a nice big dent in them, so I think we should be okay. I don't want to put anybody else close who's terribly frail magic-wise. At least not for the time being. Elwood can take a hit from those guys. Actually, I want them to attack Dart if at all possible, so I'll try to keep everybody else out of attack range. Just for now. I'm not really in any rush to get over to that side of the map. Hey, since Matthew's here, why don't we see if there's anything worth stealing? Because I don't remember if there is or not. It does not appear to be that way. Nope, nothing to steal. Alright, cool. So we can leave Matthew tucked safely in the back. Anybody who can counter, I'm okay with letting them go ahead. Because the mages are not likely to attack people who can counter. And if they do, they'll generally go for the ones who they can deal more damage to, and that will obviously be Dart, since his resistance is not spectacular. And I think we'll have Florina fly overhead and intercept these enemy Pegasus Knights, since she should be able to deal with them pretty handily. However, I'm not sure she's not in range of that jerk Ion here. Alright, so that mountain is safe, but nothing closer than that. As you can see, we get some very ominous music, and this will not be the last time you'll be hearing that music. But because we're getting deep into I guess the real main part of the game here, it's to be expected that the anxiety will be stepped up a little bit. Yeah, it's a lot of mages. Dart is going to need himself a heal here really quick. If he was just a little bit stronger, he could have one-shot these guys, but sadly that is not the case. He is going to he's going to pick up resistance, ironically enough. I was hoping for some speed, but you know what? I will live with it. And then we're we're gonna have him... I'm gonna have him bait out that enemy knight, because he should be able to take him on with no problems either. But we are gonna want someone else to take out that other mage. So, I think Lucius is up to the task. Either that or Urk. Yeah, Lucius can hit from over here, so let's have him do it. So as I was just mentioning, I've been playing Path of Radiance in my free time just for fun. I might stream that on here. I'm not entirely sure if I will yet, but the problem is it's a GameCube game and I don't have a reliable emulator, so I'll have to actually do it on the console itself. So that'll be fun. At any rate, it's probably one of my favorite Fire Emblem games. Radiant Dawn is my overall favorite, but that one is prohibitively difficult for any of you that are familiar with it. Oh yeah, let's take care of these guys. Any of them have javelins? No. Oh yeah, we're gonna make mincemeat of these poor guys. Well, Florina will at any rate. And as you can see here, the terrain effects do not matter, because I'm against flying people. Otherwise, this is an impassable terrain, I believe. This is a big thicket that we're sitting in. Yeah, otherwise you can't go into it at all. Alright, so we'll let Dart mop up that knight, and we'll draw out some more mages for him to kill. And then I'm definitely going to need to get him a heal right quick. But he should be fine against this knight in here. Oh, come on, really? 88% and he misses. Give me a break. Getting really tired of these really high percentage misses. Especially because it doesn't seem to be affecting the enemy at all, although that is kind of par for the course with this game. The enemy will never miss when you need them to. In fact, you may as well just assume the enemy will always hit you, even with pathetic hit rates, because they almost always will. Sometimes I wonder if the RNG is stacked in their favor, but I guess something has to be in their favor when... holy smokes, Florina. Her strength is off the chart. Well, it's not. It's actually on the chart, but that's not what I meant. Wow, he dodged it. Not bad. Not bad, Dart. As you can see, we've got more mages coming in. There's also the enemy shaman loitering around. We're going to take a whack at that guy. Problem is, Dart is going to be in a bad way here. Really, really quickly. So we're going to send him some help. Preferably in the form of people that can take care of these enemy mages. Rebecca, does she really need the experience? Yeah, she could use some. I don't want to have to worry about Dart getting hit by that knight and by that mage, because that would be bad. In fact, that knight is not going anywhere, so why don't we... We'll have Lucy stay where he is. And I can probably start moving the squad a little closer now. I don't think he can get around her. Oh, I guess he can. I'll have to move cautiously. And what I should be doing here is setting people up so they're next to each other so I can start building that support rate. However, I've been neglecting to do so because I forget things. In fact, I forget things very easily, and it's not very conducive. Alright, and then Florina doesn't have any opposition at the moment. It might change. Yeah, so this mountain should be safe. Do I need to worry about getting her any healing? No, she can take a hit from that. That'll darn near break her slim lance, however. I might need to worry about... Oh, crap. I forgot about them. How do you know? Have you tried? A magic seal, you say? I imagine you wouldn't have foreseen anything, because foreseeing stuff is mythical. I say that as I'm playing a fantasy game. Come on, Dart. Jeez, man. You're killing me. Man, you know, I remember mentioning earlier that his bad skill isn't going to be a big issue. I might need to rescind what I said there earlier. If he's having this hard of a time hitting things this early on, we're going to be in a big problem later. But I suppose some things have to go wrong. So what you're seeing there, that giant reddish area, oh my gosh. That was danger close. Yeah, we need to get Dart a heal right meow. So why don't we do that? All of the healing. This won't top him off, but it'll be close. I wonder if I can one-round this poor sucker. Well, I could. But I'll probably miss. Nah, forget it. Let's do it. Yep, should have known. And of course, he has 1 point lower hit chance and still manages to land a hit. It's completely bonkers. I don't understand why the enemy never misses. Well, you would think... So here's the thing with this red area here. It's centered on this fellow here. This is Kishuna. You see his class is a magic seal. He has no resistance of any kind. He doesn't need it. No strength, no skill, and no luck. But he's incredibly fast for some reason, and also has absurd defense. He doesn't do anything. However, he is generating this red aura in a 10-space region around him, I think. Yeah. Any units inside of that red space that use magic can't. It effectively prevents any spell casting, any healing from taking place inside that red zone. If you are outside of it, you can fire spells into it. But if you're in it yourself, you cannot use any magic. So that is why that is disastrous for this fellow, because he suddenly has no way to attack and he doesn't move. And actually, these snipers and these two knights are just there to guard him. They will not move either. So we are safe from both of them. Oh yeah, these are enemy snipers, by the way. These are promoted archers, and you see they have silver bows. They are incredibly dangerous. We normally would not be fighting anything of this caliber this early, but these guys are the exception because they're this guy's personal guard. These knights are also very high level. They come with silver lances and javelins. So they are also a problem. We're going to have Florina mop up the last of those Pegasus knights, since the mages can't hurt her and these guys are out of range. So Dart, however, is going to be in a bad way unless we figure something out for him. I think we'll just longbow. Oh, jeez, I can't even kill him. Alright, you know what? I'm going to have Raven kill him off real quick. Problem is, Raven might get hit too. Nope, he's going to crit. So cool. Mercenaries are by far my favorite pre-promoted class. And as you can see, Raven's stats match his awesomeness. He's absurd. Probably my favorite unit in this game, which is good because I will be making extensive use of him. We want to avoid that shaman. However, I need to take care of that brigand before he reaches these ruins, or he will pillage them. So we're going to bring Ellawood down there to impede his progress. Sadly, I don't believe he'll be doubling anybody anytime soon, so... Put Urk over here. That knight will more than likely go for Raven, as will that mage, as will that shaman. He'll more than likely dodge at least one of them. At least that's the hope, because otherwise we're going to have a problem. Alright, let's move the rest of my group up here. Hector is not turning out how I would like him to. He's still competent, certainly, but... Alright, Dart, I need you to kill this guy. Or just keep missing, because I know you're really good at that. I promise he's not a bad unit. He just has a hard time early on with hitting things. Okay, hit that guy. Please get some speed, Dart. Attaboy. Now let's just hope he doesn't get murdered by these mages. Because sadly they can still hit him, and he's being weighed down considerably by that steel axe. And Florina will finish off the last of these guys. Wow, she one-shots that enemy Pegasus Knight. Yeah, Florina's a little bit insane right now. Not in a bad way, just... holy smokes. Alright, please dodge this. He dodged it, thank goodness. Which means I don't need to worry about him dodging the other mage, because I don't think he's capable of killing him. No, he's not. Unless he doubles, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Nope. Alright, Dart, you're on. You're holding on. You're barely hanging on, but I gotta start using other people. So, I'm gonna have him quickly dispatch this knight. Can't miss, thankfully, because we all know he would if he had he would totally miss on 99% if he could. I love you, Dart, but man, you need to work on that. Let's get him healed back up, shall we? Who else do we have to worry about training up right now? I think Rebecca's lower on the spectrum than most everybody else, so let's give her some experience. She's pretty capable of taking out magic units. She's also very... oh! Archer crit. That's all you need to do is spin your arrow, and it does triple damage. Just so you guys know if you're planning on taking archery. Just give it a quick little flourish, and off it goes. And we'll dispatch this other knight quickly here. Thankfully, Dart will be able to move into that magic zone and take out all the mages he wants without fear of reprisal, so... I think that will be his mission. Urk, dude, you need some magic, pal. I'm glad that you're getting speed, but your damage output is pathetic right now. And I say that because I care about you. Where did that brigand go? Did I kill him? I must have, but I don't remember doing it. Huh. Anyway, we'll have Ellawood visit this ruins. I like how it looks like there's a village here in the background, even though it's not. This gentleman is a bishop. Apparently bishops are referred to as your excellency in this world. I was not aware of that. Yeah, that's not the last time we'll be seeing that guy. Yeah, I was not aware that they referred to bishops as your excellency. I don't know. At any rate, let's take care of these other sad little mages here. Oh, jeez. Single iron... oh, come on, Raven. Not you, too. Okay, thank you. I'm going to start calling this missing emblem because we can't find it because no one's able to hit anything. I definitely don't want to put Hector in the line of fire with those guys, so... that mage is not going to do anything to Priscilla, however. Well, he might do a little, but not very much. Certainly not from where he's standing. Actually, what I should do is leave some people behind back by these forts because enemy reinforcements will spawn from behind us. And I will need to continue to protect Merlinus, so I'll probably leave Hector back here. And Kent as well, just in case. I need someone a little more mobile than that. You know, Matthew's not going to help otherwise, so we'll leave him here too. And then we can get Florina the heck out of there. She's not needed any longer in that direction. Probably could have fed those Pegasus Knights to Dart now that I'm thinking about it. But that's okay. I'm trying to work on leveling him up as quickly as possible because he does turn into an absolute beast later on. It's just a matter of getting him trained up properly. There we go. Look at that. One shot with an iron axe. Love it. Love it. He should make quick work of those knights as well. Even with their high defense, they're no match for him. Fix up Raven some more. I want Rebecca next to Dart, actually, because they have a support conversation, and I rather like it, so... And Raven should be by Rebecca. I'm just going to create a crazy little triangle here. Let's make sure no one can hit her. Alright. Perfect. I'm going to leave Hector up here. Seems a little excessive, and it probably is, considering I think it's 2 units per turn, and I don't really need 4 people to protect them, but it is what it is. We're going to get Elwood later to seize, so he has to come with. I think Dart one-rounds these guys? Yep, sure does. Iron Axe is not slowing him down that much. Speed? Hey, more speed, and some luck, too. That's not bad. So far, so good. I wouldn't mind some skill, but as I mentioned, he's not likely to get much, so I will not hold my breath. We definitely want Dart as good as we can get him before the next level, because the next level is rather arduous. And I would be lying if I told you I was looking forward to it. Alright, let's get the gang over here. You're wondering, why am I putting Priscilla and Lucius in the anti-magic zone? Well, it's because... I don't know. Don't worry about it. So this is not the last time we're going to see this gentleman either. He will make a couple more appearances, I believe. I believe he shows up more frequently during Hector's quest. That being said, some of the chapters he shows up in are very, very difficult. And killing him is a nigh impossibility because he's so fast, nobody can double him. And that speed also gives him an incredible ability to avoid things. I think you'll see his avoid chance is astronomical. Yeah, 48. That's pretty ridiculous. And on top of that, he's got 13 defense. So he's a tough nut to crack. It is possible to kill him. I've done it. I don't believe you gain anything from it, at least not during Elwood's quest, you do not. So, unfortunately, there's not much to be gained from trying to kill him right now. Let's take out this mage before he moves out of the zone and hits me. I think one more level for Dart should do it, that'll put him at 12. Maybe I can get him to 13. Let's get the heck out of the way of that knight. He is all up in the way. And I know Dart looks a little exposed out there by himself, but I'm sure he'll be fine. Mostly because that guy's not going to be able to land a hit on him. Both of these mages will lob fireballs. Hey, wow, he dodged something. That wasn't a lance. These guys just kind of sneak right outside of the anti-magic zone so they can lay a hit on him. It will not protect them, however. Wow, he levels up just from dodging things. Ugh. I'm impressed with your strength, Dart, but you need more than that to be successful, so... Probably one-shot kills these guys, too. Yeah, he certainly does. Let's kill the Thunder Mage, it's more threatening. Deal with the other one next turn. And then here comes these enemy reinforcement mages. Not particularly threatening, but... Florina... No, she does not die from fighting this one. She's already plenty high enough level, actually. Let's let Kent have a kill or two. He needs, what, lance or sword experience? I guess he's pretty even with both. Let's give him more lance experience. I find lances to be more useful on cavalry than swords. Because there's a lot of units that can wield swords, but not... Well, I guess there's plenty that can wield lances, too. Both of the flying classes can use lances. Oh, Kent. You're killing me, man. That's not the first time he's done that, either. Man. It's not okay. It really is not. Alright, well, Hector can't one-shot this jerk, so I guess we'll just hit him as hard as we can. Florina can break her lance on him. Maybe next turn I'll have Matthew do the killing instead. Or she could just miss. I like how it said she wouldn't double in that preview screen, but because she missed the first time, she gets another shot. It only said she wouldn't double because she only had one use left. They actually changed that later in some of the other Fire Emblem games, the newer ones, that even if you only have one use left in your weapon, it'll say you will double. Just so you know, hey, if you miss, you'll have another shot. But this game did not do that. We can actually probably bait out that knight with the javelin here. Not that that's a particularly smart thing to do. Yeah, there's utterly no point in trying to kill Kishuna right now, because I don't even think I have units capable of doing it. And again, there's no benefit to doing it in Ellawood's quest. In Hector's quest, however, you do get... Okay, you know what, I'm going to tell you right now. So, once upon a time I told you that in order to unlock a chapter, you needed to have Nils at level 7 or higher before you finish Lynn's quest. And that is because there's a chapter to unlock, and the way that you do that is by having that criteria fulfilled, but also you need to kill Kishuna on this map. But it's only available in Hector's quest, so doing it in Ella Woods is pointless, you won't get anything. Even so, killing Kishuna, like I said, is incredibly hard. And I believe on Hector's quest he actually has maxed out speed. So he has 50 avoid instead of 48, and I think he also has some luck thrown in as well for good measure. So it is very difficult to kill him. It can be done. I've done it a few times, and you do get. And once you kill him and you have Nils at least level 7, you will get the extra chapter. And you're probably wondering, well, we're already in a side quest. When does it come up? And it comes up right after this one. You actually get chapter 19XX. I know. I don't know why they bothered to do it that way. But there are actually three chapter 19s if you think about it. So, at any rate, we're going to have... We'll have Dart finish off that guy next turn. That'll probably make him level again, or at least be close. Killing these guys, however, is very advised because they heal you a ton of experience points. So I will be murdering them with extreme prejudice. Just not Kishuna, probably. As soon as you hit Kishuna, or even attempt to hit Kishuna, he will teleport away the turn after you try. So if you don't kill him in one go, then he just goes away. He also takes his magic seal effect with him, and then the boss starts laying waste to you, so... We will want to try to kill the boss before Kishuna leaves. And I believe if you wait too long to get up here, he'll just teleport away anyway. So, I don't think we're in danger of that happening anytime soon, but we're going to take away this knight real quick and then get up there as quick as we can. Now, his bodyguards don't trigger him to run away if you attack them. It's just him. So we can attack those knights and those snipers with impunity. In fact, the snipers especially, because they cannot retaliate at melee, which is wonderful. This episode's going to go a little long today because I don't want to split this chapter into 2 parts. It's not long enough to warrant that. So this might be a slightly longer episode for your viewing pleasure this evening. I don't think that's going to bug anybody. If it does, let me know. And I will let you harmlessly complain to nothing because I'm doing it anyway. And you really can't stop me, because by the time you see this, I'll have done it already. Alright, let's deal with Bossy McBossface here. Can only double him with an iron sword. Well, Thunder can't really hear you right now because you're in an anti-magic zone, which allows Raven to womp on you without any reprisal. Which I am totally okay with. Again, bringing magic units into this area is largely pointless, but again, I'm trying to build up some support conversation, so I'm going to be leaving them together regardless. Ellawood does not need any more experience. I know I'd like him to get another point of strength or 2 if I can help it. Lynn certainly does not need the experience. Yeah, Kent, I'm not going to waste him a lot of time on it at this point. Maybe next turn. He's going to be essential next chapter, but not right now. Alright, so again, we're going to wail on the boss here. Well, we'll just take him out. I don't believe killing the boss triggers Kashuna to leave. I guess we'll find out in a second, won't we? This can't be happening. Well, it just did. Raven gets a full level of experience. Alright, luck and resistance is only 2 real weaknesses, and he gets points in both. I'm okay with that. I know it sounds lackluster, but I am totally okay with it. Alright, Dart, work your magic, buddy. I don't think these... Whoa, these guys hit pretty darn hard. Let's worry about the snipers first, then, shall we? I could 2-round them if I hit both times. Don't know what I was thinking. Alright, well, in that case... Elwood probably gets shredded by these guys. Yeah, that silver lance is not looking pretty. Let's soften up this sniper here for Dart to kill. That will also let him retaliate against that knight when he comes into range. I gotta be careful with Rebecca because I don't want her to get picked off needlessly. We'll have Raven come in and help next turn. He should be fine. I thought there was more reinforcements to that. Was it really just the 2 of them? It's kind of pathetic, actually. Ouch. Alright, cool. Soften that one up nice, good. Alright, Dart, how about you... Oh, jeez, you might die from that. Can't let that happen, so keep trying against that sniper, would you? There you go. Yeah, they give you a ton of experience just from hitting them, let alone killing them. That's what happens when you're using unpromoted units against pre-promotes. You get way more experience that way. Let's see if Rebecca can take out this knight. No, she can't. Not quite. What about Raven? Can he do it? Oh yeah, totally. He's gonna take a hit in the process, but totally worth it if you ask me. Jeez. Silver weapons are nothing to sneeze at. Puts Raven at 13. More strength. Well, it's better than nothing. I like how I started out this Enterprise by having some pretty decent level ups, and now they're just kind of all going to garbage. Let's stab this guy right and good with a silvery sword. Once again, softening them up for other people to hit. Man, if she misses, that's... Ugh. That's bad. These guys are so tough. You know, let's put her up here. We're gonna have... No, that's a bad idea. Never mind. Let's not do that. Let's see how this goes. Alright, Dart. Take a crack at that guy, and please don't miss. Hey, he didn't miss. Another level for Dart. Went from level 8 to level 14. That's... Come on with this garbage! Okay, now I'm getting upset. Because he should be way better than this. His skill has not gone up once. His defense hasn't either. His speed's gone up 2 points. Like, this is just atrocious. I'm getting really mad now. This is what they call in the business some total BS. Raven will level again off that guy, and at this point I'm okay with it, because he's the only one turning out any good. Let's see if we can't break down that sniper for Rebecca to pick off. Hey, look at that. Patching up that luck. I like it, pal. Alright, Lynn should be able to tear into this guy with the Mani Kati here. Probably not enough to one-round the guy, but Get Elwood out of there. How we doing over here? Hey, look, support conversation. Perfect, that's what I wanted. I am fine. You are not tired? Oh, I love it. That's good stuff. Oh, Irk. Alright, we're gonna take care of this knight next turn and then get the chapter over with. Ouch. And she will crit and one-shot the guy, so... Well, that's okay. She didn't really need the experience, but... 8 resistance, you know, that's turning out pretty good. You know, maybe I'll poke at him just for the kicks and giggles here. Nope, I missed. Hey, Dart, bet you you're gonna miss. Oh my god, he hit. Really? That's pretty funny. Bet you Lynn misses too. Nope, maybe not. Wow, she actually had a crit percentage too. Oh, that's right, because he has 0 luck. Get Rebecca a level up out of him. Why not? Well, it's not bad. I still want her to get more strength, though. I might need to drop that energy ring on her at some point. Rather than continue on, I'm just going to end the chapter here, because he's going to teleport away next turn anyway. So let's get this done. Ah, shut up, both of you. Is that something they could, like, see? That they knew the magic wasn't working? Well, it wasn't. They certainly weren't attacking him. Not that they could have. Between those snipers and those knights, there's no way. Alright, we're going to make haste to the Dragon's Gate next time, which actually is the next chapter. So, I know it's the moment you've all been waiting for, and you'll get to see it in the next episode, I promise. Until that time, I'm going to leave you right here, so thank you all very much for joining me. This has been Seraphin. I'll see you at the Dragon's Gate next time. Have a good evening, everyone.